And good Friday evening from the Utica Curling Club. This is the Utica Curling Channel. I'm Roger Lett here with Dave Cragnolan.
Hello, everybody.
And we're bringing you draw 8 of the U.S. Women's Curling Association National Bonspiel. Tonight's draw features an A event game between Schenectady, skipped by Faye Navratil, and Blackhawk Curling Club, skipped by Kim Rudkin. This is kind of the sheep, separate the sheep from the goats draw. This is our A quarterfinal event. 4 of these teams will be moving on to the semifinals.
Yeah, I've watched some exciting curling here, Roger. There's, I didn't get a chance to watch Schenectady play yet this Bonspiel, but I did see Blackhawk play this afternoon, and they're a formidable bunch. They look like a really good bunch of curlers.
Yeah, they've dominated some of the teams early, and they've curled very well. And we did a broadcast with Faye Navratil's Schenectady team earlier in this event, and they curled very well. And Faye was certainly the MVP of her team, pulling the fat out of the fire on several occasions and setting up some really nice scores. So this hopefully will be a great game. Hope you'll enjoy the broadcast.
Chat room's open, folks. Always looking for company out there in the chat room if you'd like to join us. The Utica Curling Club channel here has a chat room, and we always looking forward to feedback on our audio and our video feed. It's been really good all weekend. I know you guys had it dialed in, so hopefully there'll be no interruptions, and sit back and enjoy. We're looking forward to bringing this to you. Looks like Schenectady's going to throw first here. Lost the toss. Got a bunch of other games. The sheet's full, the shed's full tonight, so we'll keep you updated on the other scores moving forward. And we're underway. Going to slide right to the back of the rings. Ice looks real quick right off the get-go here. That's going right through. Always takes a little while to get the feel for the speed of the ice early in a game. You don't know if it's going to be sticky or a little frosty. It's been fast all. It looks like it's been pretty fast all weekend, Roger.
It has been lightning quick. Teams are reporting back to us somewhere between 25 and 26 second ice. And some good curl.
Kim looking for a corner guard here from Deb. Looks like it's going to slide right onto the rings. Go right into the 8-foot circle.
You know, that's been Faye's style all weekend. The game we webcast earlier, she went right after teams with the corner guards right from the first end on. Not afraid to have rocks in play.
Leslie Cook looking for a takeout here. A little down weight. This is going to come up on her. Early miss there, early miscue. See if Kim's going to guard this or is she going to split the house? Yep, split the house. Any jitters for any players knowing that they're on a live stream? I spoke to Kim briefly this afternoon and told her that her game was going to be on live stream. She says, "Oh no, I've curled so well all weekend." And it's hard to believe that it's only Friday.
Yeah, 7 draws behind us, 7 more to go. We're just over halfway through this event.
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
But this is moving day for the A event. Going to winnow 8 down to 4.
Faye will go after this rock with Denise. Takeout. I think he'd like to hit and roll. underneath this guard if you can. Force situation. It's a little wide.
You flung that one out a little bit.
Wow, it's going out, going right through.
A chance for Blackhawk to utilize that corner guard. Dunk one around.
This is Jodine Exner, first rock of the evening. Looks light. Could fool me though. Yeah, this is a little light. It's going to be another guard. A little short. Players bumping their way through the first end here. Nice call here from Faye, huh?
Gonna switch it up a little bit.
Sure, I like it. It's deceivingly hot rock, but they're on it. It looked like a ton of weight out of her hand. Oh, she's making a take. She's going for the takeout here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just tighten up the ice. Must have seen something she didn't like there. Just gonna overcurl.
Oh my goodness. And it rolled to the back of the 8-foot here. I can't tell you who shot there. Roger,
It spun back. It spun back.
I think Red might have stuck around in the back there. Strange game we play, folks. Jodine with a chance to get one behind these two blue corner guards here. That way looks better. It's not going to bury. Taking a long time to curl here. Let me go to the top of the 4-foot, I believe. And just squeezed, just touching the 8, looks like.
Kind of checked up.
Ice crew has been a shout out to our relentless ice crew who's been, they've been at it all weekend and they'll continue to be at it, trying to give us good, predictable, fast ice. And it's a lot of work and hard to keep it the same way all the time. It's a real art to it, you know. Hats off to them.
Paula Lancaster trying to get rid of this pesky rock. Third crack at it. That's a little wide. Is that going to jam?
Shoved it to the back of the button.
Oh, no.
The back 4.
It's a magical rock.
Let's see what Kim decides to do here with hammer in the first end. Sitting 1. Going to leave that one alone and draw around it, I believe.
Yeah, go right around that corner.
Sure, why not? Suzanne Lindsay with her first stone of the evening. Vice for Team Blackhawk. A little split. Little split. I'm okay with that outcome. Sitting 3 now is
for sure.
Blackhawk. That's a good outcome with that stone. For those of you who don't know, and I had to ask myself, Blackhawk Curling Club is in Jamesville, Wisconsin. Roger just went on the computer because neither one of us actually knew where it was.
Well, I should have known since my wife was just there curling in the Super Seniors event. There is room to come down to shot rock here.
Had to take them all out of play. If you could freeze down to shot rock, would be a really good shot for Faye here. Pardon me, for Paula.
They were sweeping that like it was light.
Gonna bounce, I think.
It's all there.
Gonna bounce.
Don't want to bounce.
It's not bad. Still removable with the right. Just cross the face of it and slide over. There's big trouble brewing here if Blackhawk can get this red rock off and slide underneath these two blue rocks. It's going to be in good shape in the first end here. So big shot here from Suzanne Lindsay.
Something a little down weight here.
Yeah, it just looks like hack weight kind of shot.
You need to get to the inside.
It'll curl if the weight's right here. Oh boy, it's really taking off.
It's moving hard.
It's really taking off on her, isn't it? I don't know if she's going to. It looks like she's going to chip it out, Roger. I think she made it. That's a great shot.
It rubbed and rolled and still made the shot.
What an excellent throw. A great outcome, too. So now Blackhawk is sitting 4. Going to force Faye to freeze down to something here. Freezing to shot rock. Little dangerous goings on here in the first end of our featured game. In my old saying, this is why the skips get the big bucks right in the first end. Faye is being forced to throw a freeze against 4 here. There's room. Big shot here for Faye. First rock of the evening, a high pressured one at that. Plenty of room. Getting better though. Line's getting better. I don't know. Oh my goodness.
Might be a little hot.
A little toasty. It's gonna bounce. Oh boy, it's going right by. And it left Kim sitting 4. She'll probably want to cut the rings down on her. No harm in cutting the rings down on herself here, huh? Full top 4, maybe full 8 foot.
Got 2 on the pod and 1 under the corners, so.
I think you want to just touch the 4 foot here, right?
Yeah, the only danger you need to watch out for is there's a little in off into the pot.
Can never take them all away.
Can't take them all away.
No. So big shot here and a big chance for Blackhawk to be in a situation to get a bundle here in the first end. And this is Kim Rutkin, skip for Blackhawk with her first stone of the evening. Front end thinks it's got enough weight to do what they want it to do. It looks to me like it's checking out too.
I think they're waiting for it to move. Going sideways.
Yes, it is. Going to give Faye a chance to draw. Oh, there's wide.
Tell you what, I think Faye can get around that.
Oh, if she can get around this and freeze to shot rock or even get close to shot rock.
Don't even have to freeze behind that center.
No, you don't. True.
Touch the 4 foot, at least cut them down to 2.
Yep, huge shot here. Huge shot against 4. Blackhawk with hammer here in the first end. Big shot here from Faye. If she can get one behind the rock that Kim just threw on the 4 foot circle, it's going to be an end changer for sure. Looks about the same weight. Front end's working it over pretty good. It's got to get by the guard. This looks good, Roger.
Plenty of room.
Oh, it does. This looks great. If it's not heavy, it's a dynamite shot here.
Oh my goodness.
This is a beauty. It's gonna bounce. Didn't want the bounce.
Oh, just a little too heavy.
Just a scooch too heavy, huh? 2 feet too heavy. So now Kim Rutkin has a chance to get 5 here for Blackhawk in the first end. Oh my. Even if you lose your shooter and you make it go away, you get 4. So a big boo-boo here for Schenectady, and a possibility for Blackhawk to get a bundle here in the first end.
Look like they're going to throw quite a bit of weight this.
Yeah, she's throwing. These Midwesterners, they like to throw weight.
I'd be tempted to throw hack weight here. Keep my shooter around.
Yeah.
There's plenty of bend here.
Must feel pretty confident about throwing weight. Underway here. Chance for a big end. And she's all over it. Shooter's going away.
That's a 4-ender.
Most certainly is. So a big score of 4 here for Blackhawk at the onset of our game here in our A quarterfinal match between Schenectady and Blackhawk. And we'll move on to the second end here.
Well, if you're going to give up 4, do it early.
Ooh, your mitts are cold. Yeah, exactly. 10-end game. No need to panic here. Just keep in mind, set yourself up to try and get your deuce.
Start of the second end. Schenectady playing the Red Rocks. They'll have the last rock advantage.
For those of you out there watching our broadcast this evening, this has been a fabulous weekend. Last night we had a little entertainment. There was a play about the 75th year of the United States Women's Curling Association, kind of the origins of it, that was very, very entertaining. It just was great from start to finish. All done by volunteer members of our club and written by Sue Williams. Big kudos for that. It was really entertaining and funny. We got a lot of creative, clever people in our club, Roger.
Yes, indeed.
Pretty much buried. Good shot here.
Wasted no time coming around that off-center guard.
Kim's going to try and freeze or just land somewhere in front of it as her tapped her broom, directing Deb where she'd like this rock to go.
This is Deb Richards of Blackhawk. She's hometown is Milton, Wisconsin. She's been curling 20 years. Boy, I wish I had a lead with 20 years experience. That would be a whole game changer, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
And she'd like to say hello to her husband, Aaron, Blackhawk members, and Megan.
So that slides to the back 12. Now Schenectady can cover this rock up a little bit here and play on, put themselves in position to get back quickly into the game here.
Yeah, game on for Schenectady. They can loop another one around right on top of the one they just threw.
Show them a piece of the rock in the back. Your favorite phrase as you refer to a Christmas tree. Be a good get here. Just a biter's plenty. It can be a little deeper than that.
Maybe go around. It's not too late.
Too late.
Kind of a tweener, right?
Yep.
And that's going to leave a half rock double if they want to go for it. I think that was the motion we saw.
See what Jodine has up her sleeve here. Got one of them and took the blue rock out in the back.
No great loss, that rock in the back, but this will give Schenectady a chance to hit and roll under.
Looks like she's got a good shot here. Very nice.
On the beak.
Yep, nice take out there from Denise. And Jodine will get another chance at the double here. Getting right to the nose, I believe. Just off nose.
That was Jodine Exner, second for Blackhawk from Janesville, Wisconsin. Curled for 19 years.
Pretty experienced team.
Yeah, she enjoys golf and travel. She also says hello to her husband, John, fellow Blackhawk curlers, and Megan. They must know the same folks. Oh, is this a little wide?
Sure looks it. Might run it into the red one. Oh boy. It's not going to take it off the rings, however.
No, they're going to sit for two.
That's not bad.
That actually worked out okay.
Yes, it did.
Faye almost forgot to sweep that blue one out.
You get fixated on things that are going on when more than one rock is moving around, and it does happen sometimes where you forget the job at hand.
That worked out well. They had their rocks grouped, and now they're spread out nicely.
Yeah, we've played this club a long time, Roger. We know that kind of weight that she just threw there did Suzanne Lindsay is you're probably going to have better success throwing on the, coming to the glass on that side of sheet two with that kind of weight. So nice throw there.
Yeah, we watched in that previous game, just a little up weight out there and a lot of shots going wide. Faye's going to ignore that rock in the back 12 and loop one around the corner again. That rock in the back 12 is already a dead pigeon.
Similar to delivery to Naoka Law.
Not going to bury, but it will be shot rock. Now Suzanne Lindsay with a chance to hit this rock and sit two and set up a force.
All over it here. Nice shot.
A little in front of her own as well.
Yep, good throw.
Yeah, Suzanne's hometown is Roscoe, Illinois. She says she's curled longer than she would like to admit.
All his body language said she wasn't happy with this. She left it out. May miss everything.
Oh, my.
Ouch. Fortunate miss there. So Kim will attempt a double here.
We're going top 12 here, or guard, or what?
Oh, good question. I'm not sure why she's not hitting. Oh, no, it's her stone. Duh. Looks like a guard.
Shot rock's just behind T-line.
Yep. Somewhere in front of it's okay.
And motioning kind of top 8, it looks like. Gonna over curl a bit.
Plenty of room. I think if you're Schenectady, you don't want to burn up too many ends chasing here. You need to score here. It is a 10-end game. Really good competition. You know, when you're playing a curling game and you're waiting for your opponent to make a mistake, sometimes they never come.
It's a long wait sometimes.
You know,
Playing a good team, it could be a very long wait.
Sure. I think there's plenty of room to come around softly. It looks like with that broom, she's coming with some pretty good weight here. Controlled takeout. I think I'd like to come a little softer than this at it to give myself a chance to the roll.
I'd like to kind of tap that back and roll under.
That's what I.
Two center guards.
Yeah. No roll. Rolled out into the open. It is shot rock, however, but wide open. And if Kim can hit and stick here, force will be on for Schenectady. I think if you're Blackhawk, you'd like to have Schenectady take one here.
Absolutely. Hit and stick and the force is on. Kim Rudkin with her last. She's also from Janesville, Wisconsin, curled 12 years. She's not curling. She likes to cook and drink wine. I can appreciate that. Golf in the summers and travel. Sounds like a winning formula to me. It says hello to her husband, Paul, and her fellow Blackhawk curlers. So there you go, Team Blackhawk.
Don't know if the shooter's going to stay. Yeah, she's got right to the nose here.
Yep, that should get the force.
Yeah, but I don't think the double's there for two. Without getting a shooter, just can't stay, I don't believe. They're looking at it, though. Real fine to keep your shooter here. The outcome would be the same going forward if you double them out and lose your shooter to get one. But you don't want to drop here.
Trouble here is if you play this double and don't make it and you roll out.
You give up one.
You give up one.
Yeah.
You're going to give it a run. Your tolerance here is to be a little tight. Hit in the nose and roll in. I mean, you got to hit about 2/3. Faye Navarro with her last. Second end.
No sweeping as of yet. Makes me think she's wide here, Roger. Coming over?
Starting to cut now.
Yeah, it's starting to cut now. I think she's got her one. Good shot there from Faye.
Yep.
Very nice
Roll
to get her
no.
one. Heading to the third end here. Blackhawk with a 4-1 lead. And Blackhawk will get the hammer back here in the third end. It's tough being a curling critic, Roger.
It sure is.
We're just calling them like we sees them, folks. It's hard to miss shots up here, and we do.
Yeah, we called some shots up here this week. We didn't think it could be made, and they made them. It's like, okay.
So let's see what Blackhawk can do with their hammer here. Schenectady's got to set up for a steal here. You know, with a 10-end game, you don't have to get them all back at once, but you'd like to put the pressure on and set up a steal.
Yeah, Schenectady needs to grab a couple deuces and maybe mix a steal in somewhere.
Sure.
That won't help the cause as that rock floats into the rings.
Kim's going to be aggressive and ignore it.
Can throw a corner guard.
Yep. It's going to slide. I think she called for it on the rings. Right to the back of the 8-foot, into the 12, just touching half and half.
Yeah, Schenectady really can't hit. Down 4.
Right. No, those rocks are your friend. We've had this conversation ad nauseum.
Yes, we
you
have.
know that when you get down like this, playing a takeout game makes no sense at all. Any rock that you can freeze to, be in front of, certainly greatens your chances of surviving.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what Faye's doing here.
And she's going around her own guard.
Yeah. Short's okay. Free guard zone still in effect. This looks good. Line snugging up here a little bit. I think this is going to bury nicely. They can keep it running. Yeah, almost edge on edge. About 7/8 exposed. Deb Richards will try and remove this stone. Both touching the rings, either or. She's narrow and takes the top one out. It's not the end of the world. Looks like she's all over it. Very nice throw. Nice shot. Very nice shot from Deb.
Not going to hang around, though. It does roll out.
Yep.
So we can do it all again.
Yep. Try to get one right behind the guard here. Will Denise. Cashmere. Doing a lot of talking here, folks. Trying to give my colleague Roger Rowlett a little break. He's been yapping into that microphone all day. Bless his soul for running these streams and doing a lot of yeoman's work here. I mean, I'm fresh. I haven't been behind the microphone yet, so I'm fresh as a daisy.
There you go.
A little deep here. Gonna go to the back of the rings, maybe right out. And it looks like it went through.
Yeah, just off the back. It's a trip hazard.
Yep. Jodine Exner now. Looking to draw.
Got half under.
Yeah, it did. It's left Blackhawks sitting 1 and 2. A little bit of a wonky spot because it's, like Roger just said, it's half under the guard. Kind of a fine shot. Your shooter goes away if you're Denise here.
Faye's going to use those 2 rocks as staggered guards.
Yep. Looks like it's going to freeze right down to it.
It's over curling.
It's got legs. It's going to freeze on their own, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Little bounce. That certainly offers shelter for that blue stone behind it.
It took away everything in getting rid of that blue stone.
Yeah. Made a little house in front of it. Now Kim's set up. She's going to go behind everything here. That rock just into the 8-foot circle. If she can get a draw behind here from Jodine, she's going to be in business in this end. Plenty of room to draw behind it. Front end thinks it's toasty. They're sliding along and not making an offering to it, and it certainly is heavy.
And it's not curling.
Not as heavy as I thought, however. It's going to the tee line, maybe a little past. No, it's going right back. Just sliding into the 12-foot circle. Blackhawk is sitting 3, however. Faye's going to try and get her 2 rocks out of the way here, I believe, with Paula.
You might be trying to run the outside one in.
Yeah, maybe so, huh? Maybe so. Yep, I think that's the call, Roger. Good, keen eyesight and strategy there on your behalf.
And Faye just walked away.
Didn't like it.
Doesn't look bad.
It's coming now. Even if you can unlock these, you're in business, right?
Yes.
It helps.
It definitely helped.
Yeah, it unlocked both of those red stones, so it helped a little bit. There's a couple ways of getting at this now.
Blackhawk still lies 3. The 2 rocks in the back 8 look a little sickly, though.
Not sure what the call is here for Suzanne. Looks like she's going to split the house.
Looked like she was going to throw a rock in the top 8.
Yeah.
She doesn't look really convinced, but
Line's getting better. Looks like it's going to tap the red one. It is going to tap the red one.
Is it going to
no,
nick
it just
it?
went right by it. And sent it right through the
You
house.
couldn't do that if you tried.
No, you couldn't. Oh, boy.
That's one of those, how did that even happen?
Yeah. So that's a break. Little mini break, even though Blackhawk is sitting 3. It's a little mini break because Faye has a way in now at this blue rock, and it looks like she's going to go after it. Or do you draw here?
I think they want
I
to
think
draw
you
around
want to
again.
draw. Yep, absolutely.
They're going to switch it up again.
Yep. Draw attempt here from Paula. Her body language says she's not real happy about it. She thinks it's heavy, but I'm not sure it's heavy.
The sweepers disagree.
Yeah, now they're off it.
I think they had to sweep to get by.
Oh boy, it just made it by, but it's going to the back of the rings. So she pointed like it was heavy, and in fact it was. Still left Blackhawk sitting 3. That's unfortunate there for Schenectady. Now a real chance for a dagger here for Blackhawk if you can draw around and get one to the 4 foot behind their own blue one. They're going to be in business here. A lot of room here. This isn't going to bury. I think you want to leave this up as high as possible, right, Roger? You don't want this on the 4 foot line, not bury. This is going to leave.
Don't leave a
You
pigeon
want to
here.
take this back if you're Kim. Yeah, they left him an out. It is back 4, however.
I think you could freeze on this now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree.
Follow that rock down. Could even freeze a little bit high side, and that rock is going nowhere.
Yes.
Got a wall of catchers behind.
Big shot here, though.
So Faye needs to get to nose, or maybe just a tad high right there.
Big shot. Once again, Blackhawk sitting 4 with hammer here in the 3rd end. And things are a little sticky right now. Faye really needs to make a shot here. Oh boy.
It's curling.
Oh my goodness. If it's by, it's great. It's really close. Line's tight, huh?
Need to work this really hard.
Oh my goodness, she's on the guard. Oh no. And it didn't outcount anything, unfortunately, for Faye.
Probably about 4 or 5 feet light.
Boy, oh boy. Ouch.
Of all the quotes you could have picked for this particular author, I said you picked the most inane, ridiculous quote that I've ever seen for this particular author. So that's nice. Next week. Professor says, Feldman, I want to see you after class.
There's Blackhawk going around everything here.
Kind of looks like it with that ice way out, huh? You think you'd like to try and come behind the red one? My goodness. She can make a shot. She can get behind the red one here. Sit 5. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Well, I think one way or the other, you definitely want to do something about that red.
Yep.
Either guard it or get around it.
Yeah, it looks like she's guarding it, Roger. Looks like she's guarding
That's
it.
the easier shot.
For sure. You want to make a mistake and promote it for her. Air on the side of light here.
Sweepers don't want to.
That's a great shot.
Over curled. Oh, but it corner froze
It
solid.
wound in a perfect spot.
Can't use the red now.
No. What do you do now if you're Faye with her last one?
Ouch. You got a red-blue combo. Red-blue combo, it doesn't help.
No, you probably could squeeze that red rock that's at the top of the house right on the center line. If you could just nudge that in between there is a spot there to nudge it in between.
Or do you try to catch a piece of your red rock that was just guarded?
I don't know. I don't think that's there.
If you miss that one, you're squirting another blue in for counter.
What about promoting that one right at the top? The one that's right on the center line.
What about freezing on this back one?
That's not bad either.
That maybe is the
cuts them to one.
worst case scenario is give up 2. It'd be a tough 2 at that.
Not sure exactly what she's doing here with that ice.
Looks like she might be going for the little chip on the red, but that is very dangerous.
Sure is.
Maybe the draw path was there.
I suppose if you go by, you might be able to come off the back one. So we think what Faye is trying to do is catch a piece of this red and just squirt it underneath.
Now she's changed her mind a little bit. She just pointed at the blue rock, and I'm not sure what that gets her. If you tap the red one, the blue red that's frozen, and just tap it to the 8 foot, you cut them to 1, correct? Yes. That's what she's throwing.
I see.
Just trying to promote this red rock here.
One way or the other. You have to guard it. You can't tap it in the open unguarded.
If it's got legs, it's going to be a good shot. Boy, I think it's just going to get there, though.
Not enough weight.
Not enough weight.
It's going to squirt the blue one in for another counter.
No, it didn't.
Oh, wow. Not enough weight, though.
Blue is still sitting. The Blackhawk's still sitting 2, I believe. Now what? Kim's got hammer here from Blackhawk. This is the hammer stone. Yep.
Can throw an in-turn or out-turn draw to the full 8. They're going to go in-turn. Just full 8 on this side. That's for 3.
She doesn't throw. She gets a deuce, right?
Looks like it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, 2. Yeah, 2 for sure.
Free shot for 3.
Yep. Could hit this rock out here, way out on the left side of the sheet looking down, and just roll in for 3 also. Not sure what, not much of a pressured shot here, Roger.
It's a freebie.
Yes, it is.
Freebie for an extra.
Appears to be a draw at that weight. Going to be on fresh pebble out there too. This is going to be a little sticky out there, I'm thinking. Yep, a little sticky. That's not going to get there.
Well, that could have been a lot worse for Schenectady.
Yes, it could have. Going to drop a deuce there in the 3rd end and give Blackhawk a commanding 6-1 lead after 3, and we'll move on to the 4th end.
Yeah, I'm real happy to be here. I know. I've heard Roger's voice all day. Yeah, see?
Fat tire. Sure, please. Thank you.
Quick run around the sheets. Coyotes and Albany are tied at 3 in a C event game after 3 ends. Utica 2 is ahead 3-1 against Composite Wisconsin. That's another C event game. St. Paul leads 2-1 over Cape Cod 2. That's in one of our A event quarterfinals. Detroit 3 and Arden Hills are locked up at 1 after 2 ends. Another A event semifinal. And Utica 1 leads Green Mountain 2-1. That's after 2 ends of play as well. That is our 4th A quarterfinal. Try to keep you up to date on scores as they come in. You can also check the scoreboard in the middle of the video screen.
Quiet chat room tonight. I thought there'd be more going on tonight with the A quarters going on.
They've been really bashful most of the. We had one very active game, but it's a very pensive audience. Either that or they have no idea what we're talking about, which wouldn't be unusual. After about 5 or 6 draws, we start to battle. So
Exactly.
the good thing we like the game.
Oh, love the game. Learned to love it.
It is, however, often much less stressful up here than it is down there.
Absolutely.
Although we've called a few games where I think we were almost as tied up in knots as the skips
Oh my
involved.
God, I know, it's crazy. Even sitting up here, you can feel, when you've played this game as long as we have, you feel the tension that the players on the ice are feeling sometimes. I've learned to be a little less, I would say, stringent about the game as it occurs, especially on the club level. It's, like Mike Kessler always says to me, thank you very much, Howie. That it's club curling is, thank you very much. Put a hat on her.
We're being refreshed by the peanut gallery.
Howie Feldman. Thank you so much, Howie. That is just great. We wouldn't want our whistles to get dry. Thank you. Looks like Schenectady was trying to make a draw there. Didn't get quite to where they wanted it to go. Making it a little not difficult for Blackhawk at this point in the game. See if they can...
Haven't put a lot of pressure on them yet.
No, they've not. See if they can find their groove here with that. Takeout from Jodine. Successful.
Suck it in, Howard. Oh, that suck it in. He can't. He's already sucked it in. What are you saying? Inside out.
It's our last draw of the evening, folks. It's been a long day here in the Utica Curling Club. It's 5th draw of the day, correct?
Yes, it is.
5th draw of the day. Busy ice crew, busy kitchen staff. Shout out to them. I always say thanks to Anthony Amodio and his staff for providing us with fabulous food here in the Utica Curling Club. And action will continue tomorrow at 8 a.m. No, 10 tomorrow, I think.
8:30.
8:30, there we go.
Only 4 draws tomorrow, so a light day.
Very nice shot there from
And got that under the
Beautiful,
corner.
very
There we
nice.
go.
Good throw.
Now we're cooking.
Will you be on the mic for the first 3 draws tomorrow?
Yes,
You will,
indeed.
okay. I'm not going to join you. Is the 3 o'clock draw the last one?
No, that's the, I believe that's the 3rd draw of the
Third
day.
one, okay. And I'll be with you on that one. That'll be an A semi game.
Yep, A semis at 3 p.m. Then we've got 7 p.m. draw.
Okay.
which is probably a collection of C and D events, I would guess.
Okay, got it. And then I will join you for the final on 11th at 11:30 or thereabouts on Sunday.
I would expect that to be a cracker of a game.
Oh, I can't imagine it not being. And good spot there for Black Hawk.
I think that'll force Schenectady to waste a rock guarding the tap up.
Yep.
So Schenectady's set up for a deuce here.
Yeah, they're digging and clawing away here. Blackhawk does not make a lot of mistakes. You got to take advantage when you get an end going where you can get a deuce here for Schenectady or more. You got to make your shots and set yourself up here. This looks like a good stone here too. Maybe a little deep. Maybe a little deep. If it comes around, it's not bad.
Maybe go around for second shot.
Yep, I think so. I think you got to go.
Oh, they're just going to corner.
Yeah. Yep, that works. Hitting stick there is not a bad thing.
Hit this on the nose. Makes life a little more complicated for Schenectady.
Cut the rings down. Suzanne coming with some weight here. Control takeout.
Hanging.
Weight. Oh boy.
Hanging.
Right over there on sheet 2.
There you go.
The old sheet 2. Oops, if you're a little heavy and wide shot. Now I think you want to move these around, don't you? Don't you want to tap this red one?
The red's sitting 2, but I'd be tempted to tap that puppy up.
I think so. I think you got to make a tap on this red stone here. And that's what she's doing.
Yeah, you hate to make a shot rock shotter, but in this case, I think you need to move it to protect it for later.
I agree. Paula Lancaster looking for a little tap on this red one. I guess a freeze to it's not horrible. It looks light. Kind of pulled the string there a little bit, I believe.
Oh, the weight just came right off all of a sudden.
Sure did.
Well, I wouldn't say that's a bad shot. They're guarding 2 stones.
Yeah.
This will be a tough one for Blackhawk to bury for shot. There's room, though.
Oh, boy, if you could stuff one behind. This is a hard place to get one to curl, though. If you could stuff one behind this red one, you're in business here for a steal. Weight looks pretty good. Weight's real close.
Just no curl.
No curl, no. It's losing momentum on him, too.
Lost the handle.
Yeah, it did, too. It just got kind of lazy on them there. Now what? I think I want to get a little hungry here if I'm Schenectady.
I say, if you guard, you're just agreeing to 2.
Yeah,
you're conceding 2,
yeah,
right, for yourself.
I want to come right around here. I want to come right around. Patience here. Patience is a virtue.
Field goal.
So big high guard there from Paula.
Probably cut off the draw.
Oh, I think for sure cut off the draw. Not sure what you'd do here if you're Kim. I think you'd like to come away giving Schenectady one. You'd almost feel unscathed here, right?
What happens if you run the center line guard?
Run the center line guard.
You
Red,
get rid
blue,
of a
red,
right.
blue, red.
Red, blue, red.
Why not?
Can you mess anything up? Don't think so.
I don't think so either. She's looking at it raising her own rock up here. And boy, this would be a dandy if she can go red, blue, red, and flop behind everything.
I think she's trying to come through the hole, maybe.
I think so too.
I think they're looking at raising this blue onto their own blue and running it off the red, right?
Yep, that's the one she's looking at.
The old blue, blue, red.
I think I want to come the other way.
Doink, doink, and then stuff that one right there. That's a lot of angles.
Kim Rutkin trying a tricky run back here. And she's got it. Look at that.
Wow, there's a great shot.
That's just a great curling shot, folks.
Angles were there.
Wow. Not much you can do about that.
Not getting that rock out.
No. Oh, my. Oof. Just a beautiful curling shot.
No good angles for Faye. Faye can see a sliver, and I do mean a sliver of shot stone.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Well, if you miss this and hit the top blue and open things up, it gets a little better.
Yes, it does.
You'll still need a miss, though, to have a second crack.
Maybe you're better off just running this blue-red rock in the center.
See, blowing up as much as you can.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd just be afraid of moving my red out of there.
Oh, boy.
Because the angles are really good to moving your red out of the second rock position.
You'd be unlucky with that blue rock out in front of that blue in front between the two stones.
I think she might be going for the sliver. I mean, you just want to skinny this, almost miss it. You're going to redirect your shooter, and you're hoping that goes out.
See what Faye can do here. She has the hammer. On the top one. And that didn't help.
No help.
No help there.
Guard time for Kim, right?
Guard away, yeah. Right there. Even higher is okay. This isn't really about how deep. This is a line shot. Right? Just want to,
Yep.
I think if you touch the blue line, the 4-foot line with this stone, I'm almost tempted to come the other way.
Yep, I think
Almost tempted to come up the
the
center.
port's a little bigger the other way.
Yep.
You don't have to go through that high guard.
Nope. Pretty confident player.
And the second best place for this rock is hogged.
Correct. Just don't want to move any stones around.
Yeah, don't move anything.
get it right back to the 4-foot line. I don't see anything here for Faye. Help me out, Roger. Help me find a shot for Schenectady.
She got the sliver shot again.
Yeah.
That's all I see, and that's nearly impossible. You just got to shave this blue, this top blue. You just got to shave it. And again, you're not going to catch much of this stone. You're just going to redirect it. You're hoping to push this far enough out, you get one.
Schenectady in trouble in lieu of a really great shot there from Blackhawk skip Kim Rutkin. Trying to figure out how to, as Roger pointed out, the shot here to squeeze through and just chip it off the butt.
And keep your shooter. Or, well, you don't have to,
No,
not going to keep your shooter.
She threw it away.
Yep.
She just said concede one, which is probably there wasn't much there.
Nope. I would have tried the shave shot. I mean, what the heck?
Yeah.
You're probably not going to hurt yourself.
So a steal of 1 for Blackhawk, and after 4 ends, a commanding 7-1 lead over Schenectady for Blackhawk. Schenectady still trying to figure out. It looks like the ladies from Blackhawk Curling Club are having a good time.
Yeah.
The ladies from Schenectady aren't quite having a good time just yet.
They're getting very close to entering the House of Pain, where you're throwing really all hard shots while Blackhawk is throwing all easy shots.
No kidding.
And we've all been there and done that when you get behind and you have to press, because you have no choice but to press.
Exactly. And it's not the way you want to play the game, but it's how you have to play the game when you're in that situation.
You bet. Quick update of scores around the sheets. Coyotes has taken a 5-3 lead over Albany after 4 ends of play. Utica 2 and Composite Wisconsin are all tied up at 3 after 4. Cape Cod 2 has taken a 5-2 lead over St. Paul. That's after 4. Detroit 3 is ahead of Arden Hills. Looks like they've grabbed another. They now lead 4-1 after 4. And it looks like Utica 1 has grabbed a single. They've taken a 3-2 lead over Green Mountain also after 4 ends. Our game is 7-1 Blackhawk. They've been outstanding so far.
Yeah, this is how they look this afternoon as well. They just don't make a lot of mistakes.
They look efficient.
Good call.
Nothing fancy, just really efficient.
Play the game right, straightforward. Take what the other team gives them.
Okay, we got a center and a corner.
It's funny when you're curling in the club, sometimes what Kim just did, she tapped her broom on the center, kind of half behind the blue rock that's already there, and she also tapped her broom into the 8-foot circle behind there. I've confused newer curlers when I've done that before, you know, and if they can hear me say, I say, this this is the called shot and this is okay. Meaning you're kind of
Right,
giving them
given the tolerance for the shot.
Right, exactly. And it's okay to do that. Being able to have newer curlers understand that is a
Yep.
whole nother
Also saves shouting up and down the ice. And
correct.
I like to give the primary twice so they're not confused. So here's the primary,
Right.
but here's the secondary. That's okay, but
Yep.
this is what I really want.
Sure.
And so now you know there's a couple different ways to make this shot.
Right. If you and I are curling together, we don't need to relay that to each other because we just know it.
You already know the secondary.
Right, exactly.
You coming around the middle with hammer? Don't be light.
Nice shot here. It's a good throw. The partisan fans up here in the warm room are trying to give Schenectady a little juju to get going here. They're playing a really good rink in Blackhawk.
And we got a couple of Utica teams going in this draw as well. So one in the C event, one in the A event. So we've got a pretty lively warm room.
And it's not even a Saturday night yet. It's just a Friday night. More mayhem tomorrow. And then the last lady standing for Sunday.
Yeah, as teams get lauded, it might get a little louder in here.
Absolutely.
Schenectady still searching for a little bit of offensive juice here.
Just not there. Well, as long as you let me steal, I'm gonna.
There you go.
If you let me steal, I'm gonna steal.
And around we go.
Wow. Jeez. What a beautiful score. Nice draw. Very, very nice. Poor Schenectady's just chasing every end here. It's just backpedaling.
Yeah, they're getting forced to waste rocks, cleaning up before they can generate some offense.
Right.
Got to keep
It's
that
a
middle
hard
open.
way to play. You're just playing with several rocks in every end. It's just tough. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I don't know if it picked a reverse
Kind of a
handles.
no-handle shot.
Yeah, it just didn't. Never had a chance.
Take the other blue right out of town. Just horrible.
Now a chance for Blackhawk to just ramp up the pressure here.
Stuff another one. Play guard. Tap your shot. Just
They're
keep chunking
bringing
them, just
another one
keep
in.
Chunking them in there. Just keep chunking them in there. Ouch.
Around we go.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you very much.
Oh my. I feel your pain. Faye.
I think we've officially entered the House of Pain.
Oh my goodness, just doesn't. As Frank Zappa said, the torture never stops. Good. Yes. Gotta try and move some blue rocks around here. Paula Lancaster, tall task here in the 5th end. Oh boy. Oh my goodness.
Can't do that on sheet 2.
It's gonna hit and flop to the center, I believe. Nowhere to hide.
Hard to get another one in now on the shot. We're just going to guard now.
My goodness. Guard looks good here from Suzanne.
Oh, another one under.
My goodness.
Keep her going. Keep her going. Come on. Come on. Keep her going. Light.
And now Faye's got to move 120 pounds of granite.
My goodness. Chip the top one off. Still left Blackhawk sitting 3. And Kim Rudkin will once again slide down to throw. It looks like a guard right there.
Yeah.
Center guard.
Flip a center guard on those, and there's not much to do.
Get over the hot line. May not. Trying.
Usually not a bad evening for a skip when you're throwing guards,
Not usually.
you know.
Boy, if it had the steam on the first one, it was golden.
I think it's okay if your team is not utilizing the skip skill.
However, I do feel the pain of Faye Navratil.
Yeah, she hasn't had too many rabbits to pull out of the hat here.
That's going to slide another one. The old string of pearls up here now, Roger.
And
My goodness
how many can
gracious.
you move if you pound the top one?
This is Hammerstone.
Can't move enough.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, baby.
Oh, Faye's got a couple. I think this one has to be a splatter shot.
One? She got one? All right. She threw a 73 the first, 63 the second.
Got more than 6 feet though.
Yes. Did she?
Oh yeah. I was in her 10 to 6 feet.
I might have been a little off in the first one, but give or take, she had 6 feet more.
I'll go with 63.
Yeah. That was huge.
She's going to draw, looks like.
Yeah, try and draw through that port.
She's in half already.
My goodness, this is tough.
Pretty tight.
This is tough. I think she'd almost be better trying to promote the red one. Ay, ay, ay.
That's a tight port with the way the curl is here.
Goodness gracious. Maybe she's throwing a tap. I'm not sure. Looks like a tap. That's tap weight, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
Yourself through a nice draw there. Save your ass.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it's a maybe. It's got a shot. It's got a shot. Gotta go. Gotta go. What a shot. Oh,
Right in the open.
oh my. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Line was good.
Oh, just another broom away. Would have tapped it right to the pot. I think that Blackhawk's still sitting too.
Pretty close anyway.
Yeah, jeepers creepers. Boy, when it rains, it pours. That was a great throw. Total great shot. If Kim loses this one and sits right there, I don't know what Faye will have. These ladies like to throw late. Don't know. This might be on the outside one. They missed one.
He did
They
indeed.
missed one.
Well, you got the tap for one.
Got the tap for one to take a big end away from Blackhawk. Might be the first missed shot they've missed this game.
We're giving Kathy a hit.
The first non-half shot, let's say.
Oh, you need more ice than that.
She's just got to move it a foot and a half, and it'll work. Same shot she just threw, basically.
There we go. She's luckily wide enough. Yeah. See, she's not a lot of weight. It's pretty good, though. Yes. He's funny about that. He was barely take out
Big shot here, Hammerstone. Fifth end. Faye Nevertille looking for a little tap on her own. And it looks like she's got it. Oh, she's just skinnied by it.
Oh no.
Oh
At
no.
least she's got a
Poor
big smile
Faye.
on her face.
Poor Faye. Oh my
So
goodness.
close.
Just the storm continues here for Schenectady. It's just there, caught right in a thunderstorm.
Cut them down to one.
8-1 after 5 in our feature A quarterfinal game. Just nothing's gone right for Schenectady. Oh goodness. My goodness.
No, but then when you had to come from that, it was great because you very rarely need that kind of thing.
On to the sixth end here of our feature game. Commanding lead 8-1 for Black Hawk Curling Club and Skip Kim Rudkin. Things just haven't worked out thus far for Schenectady.
Yeah, they haven't clicked.
Just haven't clicked. We've all been in these games, and you just at some point you got to just shrug your shoulders and say, well, tomorrow's another day. We go to another event. I'm not saying they should give up. I'm saying that it's just we've all been in this situation. If you've ever thrown a curling rock relatively competitively, you know that this is a possibility.
Center corner again.
Yep. I'd like to see Schenectady get a decent end just to kind of make a run at them here. You know, again, the other team has played very, very well. Not to take anything away from Blackhawk, they're not giving them much to work with, let's say.
Well, their lead's been spot on and has put them under pressure every end.
Yes. Going to try the other option here, and it just didn't get there.
Wouldn't spin on the rings.
Nope. See if Kim's going to go to the. If I knew the way she's been playing the game, the other side's real straight. Plus that red guard's in the way.
Yeah.
I would almost bet my last penny that she was going to come around with the intern here for Jodine.
Yeah, you'll get really good Barry from this side.
Looks a little light. Could fool me though. No, I guess not.
Looks a little tight.
It's tight. Yep. And sometimes things have a way of working out.
Throw the right weight.
Thanks.
And once again, facing a couple of guards and a rock almost on the forefoot.
Denise Cashmere trying to get something going here in the sixth end for Schenectady. It's been a bit of a anemic game for them to this point, unfortunately. Going to open the front end up a little bit, and a good shot there. Nice shot there from Denise. Going to leave Blackhawk sitting 2.
Push shot rock in the open, however. Well, that's a start.
Yeah, you're playing with house money here. If you're Blackhawk, you can afford to play a little less conservative, if you will. Trying to make a tap up on this blue rock that's touching the 12-foot, just in the middle of the 4-foot line. If they can hold this out there, it's going to be a great shot. You're going to like this one, I think,
Line
Roger.
looks really good.
Going to like this one a lot. Oh, baby.
Poke it right
My
underneath.
Goodness, are these ladies good? They just don't miss.
Relentless.
Yeah, just keep pressure, pressure, pressure. Every end. Kashmir. Outside just a little, Roger. It's a very unforgiving spot to throw a stone.
It's coming back.
Is it coming around?
No, it's going to
And
clip the
just
guard.
clipped the
It's going to
guard.
clip the guard. Just didn't come up enough.
Nope. Now what? Do you just junk it up if you're Kim? I think so. Why not?
Sitting 2.
Yep. You know, when you're ahead like this, what you'd hate to do too is get it too cluttered up. You're sort of giving the other team something to play with, you know. But and mission accomplished. Little hit and flop.
And plug up the hole.
Yep. I think Faye'd almost be good to run her own red one here. Yep, right there. Boop. Boop. I mean, she just has to. She's got to score some points here. Get another one on the rings. Get rid of shot rock here if you hit this right.
I like running the red. You got lots of good things to run into.
Right, sure.
You got
Paula Lancaster attempting a little run back here. Just don't want to get wide here.
hit it anywhere from a little high to a little low. Something good will happen. This is way out.
Yes, it is, and may come around and get the one that's in the 8-foot circle.
Oh, they
She's
gave up.
got it.
They gave up.
Oh,
They're going to rub. They gave up on it.
boy. Now I think you want to tap this one if you're Kim. There's no raise there now because it locked onto the blue one. There, if you're heavy and you tap, I think I like the tap. Shove
There you
right
go.
there.
Yeah, I like that.
Why not? It's a free shot. Free shot. Guard attempt successful here for Suzanne Lindsay. Making things really, really tough here for Schenectady once again here in the 6th end.
Red, red.
I think that's all she's got. The way it's locked on, I'm not sure it gets there, Roger.
I think it goes straight back. You can hit it anywhere, and it's going to redirect onto that red.
You don't think it's going to smash into the blue? I think it might
Well, it will,
smash.
but it's going to redirect it straight back.
Okay.
It can't go anywhere. Only thing it can do is go straight back.
You don't think it can bounce off towards the center, huh?
No.
No, okay.
Hit it nose or low here, and you're golden. Pretty close. Not enough weight.
No, not enough
Just
weight.
that was back 4 weight. You had to move 3 rocks.
Oh, my.
Just can't buy a break.
No, they can't. Pretty good throw, too. Just needed another broom, another 4 feet away that would have worked. More, a little more. You got to almost be like through the house there, right? Through the hack weight.
No, you got to throw more weight than that.
More,
You got
yeah.
to throw normal.
Board.
You got to move 3 rocks.
Right, exactly. Even if you don't get it off the rings, you got to have enough weight to send the blue one back to at least the back 12. Oh well.
Blackhawks just going to guard, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you go from here if you're Schenectady trying to score. Blackhawks sitting 2. Take this run back away. Still a draw here on this side with the intern, maybe to get to the.
You can run a red in.
You could run a red end. You could use that red way out on the other side.
And you can use that one too. The one right in the middle of the sheet, right on the center line, you can run that in onto shot stone, or second shot stone.
Yep, just a guard. How did you say earlier when it's actually a pretty good night when your skip doesn't have to use their talents.
Yes.
Okay. Not sure what we got here. Not sure. It's a mess. It's a real mess is what it is. Looking at red, blue.
I see the red run. That's pretty much what I see. If you run this straight back,
Could this be for 3?
you might just get this out and that out.
Yeah. Could be for 3.
You're
Not
definitely
sure.
going to throw some weight
Yeah.
because you're going to catch one of these rocks thin.
Got to hit almost of what you see of the top one, correct?
Yeah, I think almost right on nose.
Right on the schnoz of the red one, the top red one.
The red in the house, you probably need to hit a half a rock or maybe even thinner, maybe a quarter.
Well, the way this game's gone for Schenectady so far, I'm going to root for Faye to hit this one on the nose and see what happens here. Certainly she's going to score if she hits it on the nose. I'm not sure how many, but there certainly is a possibility of 3 on the table here if she hits it just right.
Yep, and you get at least 1 if you make contact.
Right. Not sweeping. Now we're sweeping. Now we're on it.
It's going to
Not
hit
quite.
it
It's going to hit it thin.
too high.
Oh my. Steal of 2.
Steal of 2.
10-1 after 6. Not sure if Faye
Well, a couple of rocks to go, right?
Oh, a couple rocks to go. I'm sorry. Yep. I got ahead of the program there, folks. Sorry. Got ahead of the program. Another guard for Kim Rudkin. I was thinking a couple shots ahead what I might like to have for a cocktail. Oh no, I certainly say that in jest. I've been the recipient of a beating a time or 2 in this game. And I'm sure I will again, folks. This gets back to the center line. I think the only thing that Faye's going to have is this way out red. She can see it. I'm not sure if she can see it with that guard in the way. Maybe.
Yeah, it's there. It's open.
There. Okay.
Got to hit, what, a half a
boy.
rock there?
Trying to squeeze that through there. I don't know if that gets through there.
Blue, blue, red.
Red, blue, red, blue. Goodness.
You can go blue, blue, red here. Hit
Yeah,
this,
you
hit
can.
this blue on the nose.
No, she's looking at the red one, though.
Hit that blue on the nose. I don't like that one. Angles aren't as good.
You just got to hit it on the high side and get it through there.
And the angles may not be right. It may just shoot this through the hole, which would be horrible. Angles are just awful here. Well, something's going to move.
Rocks in play here, folks. This is the hammerstone of our 6th and featured A quarterfinal game. We're rooting for Faye to make one here. It's got a chance. It's got it too high. Oh boy. And it just promoted. Just left.
Another 2.
Another steal of 2. I don't know if Faye's going to carry on here. It's quite possible that she's had enough. Ten to 1 after 6. The players are milling around. They're milling around like maybe she's going to walk away. Steal of 2. Stack brooms? Do we stack brooms in this? Can we? I don't know.
No, they're being timed.
No,
You can let the time run out.
we cannot stack the broom, but we're looking. Body language says we're playing on, so play on, then play on. Great old Fleetwood Mac CD from the 1960s. Then play on the Peter Green Fleetwood Mac, of all things. And we're going to play on here, folks. It's 10-1 Blackhawk. You announce it.
All right, we'll keep tabs on our Sheet 2 game. We're going to switch over to Sheet 3, which is tied up 4-4 after 6 ends of play. Composite Wisconsin versus Utica 2.
Okay, folks, we're heading over to. Is this another A quarter?
This is a C event.
C event, okay.
Game.
And that would be Utica 2, which is the team of Cindy Brown, Carol Jones, Barb Felice, and Kathy Palazzoli. However, Cindy Brown has an injury to her foot. Michelle McEnroe is skipping the team this evening, and they're playing against the Composite Wisconsin team, which is skipped by Kristen Smith, Vice Lisa Johnson, Terry Gleason is the second, and Kim Susans, if I'm pronouncing that correct,
That's correct.
Is their lead. So this is a 4-4 game. We are in the 7th end, and we're going to bring you this C event game right now. We'll keep you updated on on our A quarter as well.
And Utica with the blue rocks, Wisconsin with the yellow rocks. Utica's got the last rock advantage here in the 7th end.
There's going to be a little more enthusiasm with this one, folks, because it's a close game.
Little angle raised there to
Great shot.
sit
Carol.
2. There are just a ton of yellow rocks up front. As I count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every rock for Wisconsin is in front of the rings.
And Utica 2. Okay, there we are. Utica 2 sitting 2. Utica 2 sitting 2. We jump ship on you folks. We're over on sheet 3 now. Michelle McEnroe sub-skipping. Again for Cindy Brown. In a muscle-tussle game here with a game with Wisconsin team, Composite Wisconsin.
So we're into skip rocks. First skip rock for Utica. Trying to guard the yellow rays.
Yeah, and it's successful because the kind of weight that you'd have to come through to promote this yellow one that's in the center uncovered, it just makes no sense because you'd have to throw enough weight to be like a takeout.
Have to throw a bullet to get through the hole now.
Correct. So a little tick on this yellow rock on the outside here is probably what Kristen Smith has here. Utica 2 has hammer here. Michelle McEnroe still with one more shot. It's on. It's gonna tick the blue guard. Maybe. Now Michelle's got to figure out how to get 2 here.
Well, you've got this.
Yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. I'm not sure they're looking at that. I like that, Roger.
I don't think you can go the other way. There's no
Wide
room.
open,
There's
out turn right there. Yeah.
I mean, it looks kind of goofy, but I think you got to throw the out.
I think you do too.
They don't need much. They just need a bite of the 12 or the 8,
The
right?
8 foot,
Bite
right,
of the
sure,
8.
that's all you need. And of course, the 8-foot circle is also good behind the tee line.
Right.
This is a shot.
Yep, they found it.
They found it. Yep.
It's not the first thing that comes to your mind.
Right.
This is just like your first lead rock of the game with hammer. Just stuff one on the side of the
Right.
house.
You had to negotiate a lot of stuff here, David. Well, she threw it inside out, so we're going to see what happens.
Looks pretty good if the weight's good.
Line's great.
Now just hold the curl, keep it on the 8-foot.
Looks good.
Stay close, don't run away. It's got to keep a piece of the 8. Got to keep a piece of the 8.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, she
It's
got
enough. It's enough.
She got it. Good
Looks
shot.
like a deuce.
Good shot there from Michelle. Looks like it. It's
Might
a
be
main
a measure
shot.
for 3.
Could be a measure
Yep,
for 3.
and they're going to take a measure.
Yeah.
Very nice draw by Michelle
Very
McEnroe.
nice.
Tony, good job there, Tony.
Where is she?
2 for sure.
Yep.
Possibility for 3.
And the judge is on her way out there to measure for 3. 2 for sure. So it's a 6-4 lead as we speak for Utica 2. And they will measure for 3. It's 2 already. Yep. It's so tough to tell the angle that we're sitting at, looking down.
Don't have enough resolution, but it looks like blue.
I'm thinking it's blue as well, but we'll see.
But what do we know? We're sitting
What
up
do
in the
we know?
booth about 100 feet away.
Yep.
Oh, I got our big monitor up here. I could look there. It looks blue to me from
It
there.
sure looks blue, but I can't, the camera isn't quite right on top like at the Olympics.
Oh, no, I put that camera right on the pin. So I spent a long time getting those cameras over the pin.
I'd like to see the You're welcome. Sometimes it's going up there, it's like,
I changed my mind. I'm going to say it's yellow. Oh, it's blue by a ton. So 3 blue. Yep, 3 blue. Wow. Partisans are happy about it. So in the 7th end, Utica 2, by virtue of a nice draw there from Michelle McEnroe, and a measure count for 3, take a 7-4 lead over Composite Wisconsin here, and we're going to play the 8th end. 10 end games, folks. Hello out to shout out there to Bob Prunavo. Miss you, man. Cheers.
we're doing this thing that bacon, sausage, bacon,
End game, 10 for the 8th end here. You like going top 4 here?
I would. She's throwing a guard, but
Yeah, I'm going I like
up
top
3,
4.
I'm going right top house.
Yep, you and me too. We've curled together. No,
You chase me.
I almost didn't want to ask the question, but I thought I would put it out there.
Don't. I like you chasing me.
Yes, sir.
You decide how to get a deuce. I'm
Right,
not
you want to
helping.
start throwing your corners, that's fine. And then I might guard it up if they go to the corner.
We could throw a second one in.
Could throw a second one in.
Got lots of choices, but don't want to help the other team. This is going to coast into the top 12.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think
No,
so.
that's close. Looks like a little biter, huh?
Checked up.
Yep.
is. Got one behind the guard here.
3
right?
guards.
Yeah, yeah. Now you go for the 4-foot here if you're Utica 2.
Got the double center guard stacked.
A little wide, a little outside here. A little heavy too. That's going through the rings. That's going through the rings. The old pro side miss would have been short of the rings, not in the back of the rings, but Bart not happy with that, I'm sure. Leaving the door open here for Composite Wisconsin to get one to the top of the 4-foot behind these 2 blue guards and set themselves up to get right back in it here. Line looks real tight.
Moving hard, too.
My goodness, it's cutting. And that's just going to junk it up. Nope. That is not what Kristen wanted there.
Okay, battle for the 4-foot here. Who's going to get there first?
We've seen it. It happens all the time. Barb gets a chance to redeem herself here. A little better line on this one. They're dusting it like it's light. I think the weight's pretty good here. If they can drag it. No, it's a little light, I think. Just a little light, huh?
Yep, overcorrected a bit.
Yep. Just a little light.
See if I can get a time here.
Tight also.
That's already on the guards.
Sure looks like it is. Yeah, it is. My goodness. Ice getting, it's either getting swingy or.
Yeah, 14.5. That looked like it was close to T-line weight.
Yep, just over curled.
So we're probably, I'm going to say 24.5 seconds.
Boy, if you can get one behind the pile here, you're in business. If you're Michelle McEnroe, I think you want to get one right to the top of the 4-foot, right in the center. Big shot here from Carol Jones.
Looks a little warm.
It just shoved it out wide a little bit, I think, too. Weight's pretty good, but just shoved it out just enough.
You're going to get it edge on edge.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe a quarter under.
This, I believe, is Lisa Johnson from Composite Wisconsin. Got a chance to come with kind of just hack kind of weight shot. Boy, it looks tight out of her hand.
Looks like they're all over the blue guard.
Yeah, it's on the guard. Looked tight when she released it.
Now a chance to plug the hole or come right to the 4-foot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're heavy, I mean, you throw the guard. If it's heavy and it comes into the 8-foot, I think between the 2 blue ones, kind of on the S of since, nothing wrong with that.
Just come through the hole
Yes, sir.
if you get good line.
get out there a little bit further, because it will curl if you're down weight. It's got plenty of weight.
This is
Oh my.
warmish.
Yep, this is going to promote the yellow rock. This is.
Maybe you get a little roll here to cover the blue shot stone.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah, it's going to come over.
Worked out well. Good shot.
14-2. That's pretty quick over there.
Yep. Now what if you're composite? Kristen Smith looking over her options here as to what to do. She has hammer here in the 8th end.
Gonna have to open up.
Yeah, I think you got to clear the front here. Take a run at that one. Over in our A-quarter game that we were broadcasting earlier, Blackhawk has extended their lead over Schenectady to 11-1. They're playing the 8th end over there. Lisa Johnson with her last rock, vice for Composite Wisconsin. Tough shot here. I think she's just trying to open it up. If the run back is there, tough double. Looks like a nose hit. Right on the nose.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Yikes.
That was not welcome.
Yikes.
That was the worst possible outcome.
Yeah.
Left Utica sitting 3, totally covered.
Can you still get through this little port here? Over here and roll? I think you got to plug this port, don't you?
I don't think there's a port. There's not even a rock's width. They've got the long yellow rays. Is pretty much all they're going to have left.
I don't know. I think I'd be wanting to close this up. Just hit those yellow rocks and flop over myself. But even if you just flop and close that up. I guess she could draw this way. You can't take everything away. She has no hammer. First stone here from Michelle McEnroe in the 8th end.
Just don't want to leave something out for Wisconsin to hit and roll off up here.
Not necessarily, we're talking, she's skipped amongst ourselves. See what I mean? Look how wide she went out. Where was the room?
Great looking shot here. Great looking shot from Michelle. This is going to work out fine.
Nice weight.
Just a great curling shot there. That's a beautiful shot.
Cut off any draw on that
Perfect
side.
shot.
Looking at the long angle raise.
And my shot that I wanted to cover up, that Roger said is not there, is what Kristen's going to attempt here. Come through this port and just try and put one in the 4-foot circle to keep it a game.
Lots of luck.
No kidding. It's not a gimme. Oh, maybe she's making the raise.
Yeah, the angle
She's
raise
trying,
was.
trying the raise. Okay. Got a chance if they can hold it out there. Oh, it's over curling. No, it's got a chance. It's got a chance. No. Maybe not. Still sitting 2, I believe. Still sitting 2.
I'd guard that angle raise again.
Yeah, even come behind it. Even if you come behind it, right? Just put one right at the top where the Sea of Utica is. And put one right there. You could use this rock on the outside to hit and flop.
Well, you could do a little lightweight chap and roll off those two
Yes,
yellow stones
sure
that are
could.
above the rings.
Sure could.
Or if you like throwing high guards, just throw one up here.
You're right.
It's a 4-foot circle. I know.
Yeah. If she doesn't throw here, there's no easy way for Kristen to get in here.
No, it's only a shot for one, really.
Correct, yeah.
Way outside the
Line's getting better for the Rays. Got to hold it out there. Got to hold it out there. No, it overcurled.
Overcurl.
Yeah, overcurled.
Uh-oh. Nope, didn't go far enough.
Nope.
Well, maybe it did. Can you throw
Not
enough
even
weight?
looking, not even looking over there. She's got to come through this port. Nope, she's going to try the Rays this time. Just through it. I think I'd like,
Just overcurled a hair.
yeah. When I'm throwing a stone myself, like if you and I are doing this, I want to come up to the stone. And I want you to, you know, if you're holding the broom for me, come right up to the stone. It's tough. A little different perspective.
Tough to get the broom just right.
It is.
Because you know how much you expect it to curl for an up-weight shot.
Sure. Well, let's see. This is a game saver here. Utica's sitting 2. This is a game saver for Composite Wisconsin if Kristen can make this run back. Tough shot. About 12 feet in between those stones. Line's getting better. Line's getting better. Line's getting better. Line's real good. Real good. Just not going to happen.
Hit it a shade high.
Baby, great shot. Leaving Utica sitting 1, so that's a steal of 1 for Utica 2 to take an 8-4 lead, and we'll play the 9th end. Almost, that's a great throw. Oh, it looks like she might be shaking. That's it. Utica 2 prevails here in the C quarterfinal. Congratulations to Michelle McEnroe, Carol Jones, Barb Felice, and Kathy Palazzoli.
And as always, thanks for watching. And if you want to check out for the results of your favorite team, go to our website at uticacurlingclub.org. Check out our live draw under schedule and results, and you can see how everyone fared tonight.
Look forward to seeing you folks tomorrow, right?
Yep, we'll see you in the morning at 8:30 for Draw 9. Thanks for watching.